So today is going to be a very fun day, Jackson. And why is that? Because today I'm going to get my helmet. Jackson's more excited than I am, aren't you? Bye, buddy. So we are in the daily driver today. Some of you guys have not seen this car. Some of you guys think I daily drive my Camaro, and I don't. I actually daily drive this 2007 Saturn Aura XR, which I got as my second car. And a little history lesson here. And I bought it brand new back in 2008, I believe. And it's fully loaded. It cost me about 30 grand. And not too long ago, I think it was right before I got my house, I actually paid the car off. So the car is paid off and everything like that. And I was gonna get rid of it and get something different, but I thought, why should I get rid of a car that's perfectly fine and I don't make payments on anymore? It's pretty much like a free car, right? So that's why I still have it, and it served me pretty well. I mean, there's some slight issues here and there, normal wear and tear, nothing to be worried about. But I haven't had any serious issues with the car, so I'm gonna continue to drive it and have it and use it as a daily driver until it literally falls apart. But the car itself is pretty nice. It's leather, like I said, it's fully loaded. I put this little aftermarket Pioneer Mixed Tracks Double DIN CD player Bluetooth thing because the regular CD player in this car, even though it's a 6-disc changer, and some of you guys are probably like, discs? Your car takes a CD? I remember when I was like, your car takes a cassette? My first car had a cassette player in it, and some of you guys watching, your first car might have had a 8-track player in it, or maybe it didn't even have cassette. But now it's the norm to not even have CDs or a CD player in your car. My Camaro, 2013 Camaro, does not have a CD player. It just has Bluetooth connectivity, and that's it. And a lot of the new cars now have that because they're doing it with CDs and everything's digital downloads on your phone, online, whatever, and the Bluetooth connectivity is more and more popular nowadays. So the need for a CD player is just it's not as important as it was 10 years ago, you know, when I bought this car. But the reason I bought this here was because it would connect to my phone, and it has the Bluetooth connectivity, so that's why I got it, because I was sick of plugging my phone into with an auxiliary cable. It was just annoying, and it was just every time I got in the car I had to plug it in, and every time I had to change a song I had to change it on my phone, and it distracted me from driving. So now that my phone connects Bluetooth to this CD player, I can change it from the CD player, so it's nice. So the reason we're going to get a helmet today is because I physically don't own one. I know I've been to the track multiple times, but I've borrowed Andy's helmet and I borrowed his friend's helmet one time because Andy forgot to bring it. And I didn't want to invest in a helmet just to go down the track once and not like it. So I was like, hey man, can I just borrow your helmet? Even when I did the roll racing events this year, same way, I borrowed his helmet for that. So I figured since I am now getting into the drag racing sport, because I guess you can consider it a sport, I need safety equipment, and this is the first step that I'm taking in order to get safety equipment for myself and the Camaro, buying a helmet. So let's go do that. Andy, I found your new helmet and a jacket to go with it. Alrighty, so you're probably wondering why I'm holding a grenade in my hand. So we're gonna get to that here in a second. So I just got my helmet. I'm very happy with my purchase. It's in the back seat right now. And when we get home, we're gonna talk about it right after this ad. Alrighty guys, so we are back home now, and I'm just gonna do a little unboxing of the brand new Shoei helmet that I got. So I do want to take the time to, when we're doing this, to thank Cycle Gear and the guys that helped me out, especially the guy that helped me get this helmet and was talking to me about all the different helmets. He ended up getting me, basically just throwing in this for free, and it is a grenade flask. That's right, a grenade flask. So basically, this is the top here, and you unscrew it, and what it does is, if you guys know what a flask is, it holds your liquor. Or any type of drink that you prefer. And generally a flask is shaped kind of like this. This here is what a flask would normally look like. And this here is the funnel that basically you pour your drink into, and that's how you fill it up. And most of them will have this little screw top on them. And what that's for here, the flask is shaped that way so you can literally sit on the side or in your pants or in your pocket, and it's very concealable. It's more of like a secretive thing to bring in, you know, alcohol to a place that's normally would never let you do that. So that's what a flask is for. But this one is specifically cool because it's the shape of a grenade. And the guy that helped me buy this helmet that we're about to talk about, he threw this in for me for free because he showed it to me and he was like, look at this thing. And I was like, man, that's really awesome. And he ended up just giving it to me. So that's really cool. I really appreciate that. I'll have all of the guy's information about the shop, which is actually local to me. I'll have all of that in the description if you guys want to check them out. So getting back to unboxing the helmet now. First we have this, it's kind of like a screen here that basically it's fog resistant. It makes the view a little more clear, so the view isn't distorted on like the face shield and things like that. And it's removable. It's easily removable, so it's not anything permanent. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll put this on to see what looks better. So now getting the helmet here out of the box, comes with a few other things here. It comes with it's kind of like a chin guard, chin strap thing, and then it comes with a nose guard, and it also comes with some oil to oil some of the hinge and the joints on the face shield. And the helmet itself comes in this pretty cool carrying bag, which you're about to see here. It's kind of like one of those little them little sport backpack bag things that you like take to the gym. It looks like a little gym bag here, so you can throw it over your shoulder. So that's pretty cool. So let's take it out of the bag here. So now that we have it out of the bag, I just want to go over a few of the cool features of this helmet. So this is a Snell approved 2015 helmet, and that's basically what the safety requirements are to pass like the NHRA standards. So that is good for a while. Now this is more of like a motorcycle helmet because I don't have a shop in this area that deals with auto racing and autocross or anything like that. So this was the closest thing I had, and I didn't want to buy or order a helmet online and it show up and it not fit and then go through all returning it and all that stuff. So that's why I went to this shop, because they had Snell approved helmets, and that's really all you need to race with. So but it does come with cool features, obviously, since it is a motorcycle helmet. It's got different vents. These vents open and close here at the top. Really cool for airflow. This one here opens and closes. Down here we've got a mouth vent that opens and closes. So that's open right now, and then that's closed. And we have a rear vent here as well that opens and closes. As far as the face shield goes, it's pretty easy to open. It's got obviously different positions depending on where you want the face shield. And then these little notches here on the inside, that is where the this clear, like this lens goes if you want to. And you, like I said, you can easily remove that. It just snaps right in here to these two pins. So I might put that on. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see how it looks first. And then going to the inside of the helmet, right in here is basically where the nose guard would sit. So that's also easily removable. And if we turn the helmet around, there's a very, very cool feature here that Shoei does. Some other helmet companies do it as well, but it has an emergency safety release for your cheek pads. So if you were to get into an accident and you hurt your neck or something, and the paramedics showed up and they did not want to move your neck, they didn't want to move your body, but they needed to get the helmet off of you, what Chewy has developed are these quick release things that basically you pull. I'm going to try and do this with one hand, and hopefully I can do it. You pull this out on this tab here. See? The entire cheek side of the padding comes out, so you can remove that completely. Both of them come out, and then you have all of this room in here to literally pull the helmet straight off of your head so that you don't injure your neck, or basically injure your neck any more than you already have. So that's a very cool feature. That was another selling point I had, you know, because honestly, guys, like all the safety stuff that I'm going to start to do with this car, that is what comes first. And I wanted something that if anything would happen to me, if it can save my life, then it's worth buying. All of the padding inside of this helmet is washable. You can take it out and you can wash it, and once you start sweating and stuff like that, so that is also a cool feature. So the side hinge on the face shield, you can easily remove this face shield by just doing this. Pulling that tab and the face shield pops off. I probably can't do it with one hand. Let me try to do it here. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it in one hand, but basically that's all you do is you slide this to the right and then you pop the shield out, and that's it. So you don't have to have the face shield on here. It's not obviously permanently attached, but in there with these springs here, this is a floating shield. I think that's what the guy called it, a floating face shield. So when you close the face shield like that, these springs here, there's two springs, they actually, you can move the face shield, like you can pull it out if I wanted to, but those springs will actually suck the face shield so it creates a better seal. And you can see around here the rubber seal around the face shield right there, so it'll actually pull that face shield in when you put it down. So that's cool too. I looked at different Chewy helmets. This one fit me the best. It's a large. I actually was wearing a medium when I was using Andy's helmet. I forget the brand Andy had, but I was using a medium and it fit great. However, I went with a large in this size because I will probably be using a flame retardant head sock, because I think that's a rule. If it doesn't have flame retardant padding, you need, I think, a head sock. But either way, I left a little bit of room there. The helmet is still tight, fits pretty well on my head, but it's a little looser than the medium. The medium is very tight, and I didn't like that because I felt a little restricted. And then, like I said, if I would need a head sock, it would be way too tight. So that's why I got a large, and it fits me great. But yeah, I thought the paint job was pretty cool. I was gonna get like a flat black or maybe like a gloss black helmet, and then I was gonna have a company maybe airbrush something custom on my helmet. But I was like, I feel like that was gonna cost me way more than I wanted to spend. So I was like, okay, for some extra money, I can get this, which is already cool. I thought the design on this helmet was pretty cool. It's got red, white, and black, which are my favorite colors, and it has actually a sparkle, if you guys can see in the light, a really sweet ass red sparkle around the entire, like in the red and in some of the black there, you can see it, and you can really see it in the sunlight. Now, yeah, obviously the sunlight really isn't going to be hitting me in my car, but it still looks pretty cool. You can see some of the red there as well. So before we end this video, I do want to take the time and thank the guys from Cycle Gear for helping me choose this helmet and helping me out with my purchase. And thank you again to the sales guy for getting me that awesome grenade flask. I do appreciate that. I will have all of their info in the description of this video, so check that out below. As you guys know, I post all of my social media info in the description below. If you want to send me anything to my P.O. box, I can feature it on my garage wall, and I will give you a shout out at the end of the video. You can send it to P.O. Box 4126, Harrisburg, PA 17111. That is in the description as well. Also, guys, stay tuned for my next video, which will be the Dream Garage Challenge. And basically what I'll be doing is I'm going to be naming my 10 favorite cars. If I could choose any 10 cars in the world to have, these would be it. So stay tuned for that. And coming very soon, I'm going to be doing a Q&A YouTube video. So go below in the comments, ask me anything you want. I don't care what it is, and I'm going to be going through pretty much all of the questions, unless they're the same question. And I'll be answering them in one of my YouTube videos to come. So go down, comment, ask me anything you want. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're stopping by for the first time, and have a great day.